Good morning from Port St. Francis. I'm here with Ethan. Morning, Ethan.
Hello.
Yeah, we've been busy the last few days with preparations to raise the mast. What we discovered was that the VHF cable was completely corroded, and you need a specific cable for a VHF. It's a coax, but it's a 50 ohm cable. And so it's not your generic television cable or whatever. Fortunately, I had one at home that's the right length, and then when we tried to pull it through, the old cable just broke off in the mast. But fortunately we had the electrical cable that's going to the light, to the anchor light. So I took that cable, and then we used this thin stainless steel cable to actually pull the cable through. So now I've got enough cables pulled through that I can actually pull the VHF cable. Yeah, so it's been a process, but this is what our gin pole setup looks like. It's not fully rigged up yet. We're first going to test the connections and then connect all the rigging, and then we'll get some hands to help us to raise it. But yeah, Felix looking lovely.
We gave all the old halyards wash in the washing machine, and I had to go and buy one extra halyard. I didn't realize the yacht braid got so expensive. My goodness. In any case, yeah, we took a while just to get all the pins and things set up for the rigging on the shrouds, the cap shrouds and so on. And the idea was to rig it all up so that when we raise the mast, everything's already connected, and the halyards are also in their pulleys, so we don't have to climb the mast to feed the lines through. For those who don't know, halyards are the ropes that you use to raise and lower sails with. So it's an important part of the mast, the function of the mast. You can see the yellow and blue lines, that is for the head sail and the mainsail, and then I got a new line for the topping lift of the boom. There I'm feeding the little stainless steel cable through the mast, pulling the cable for the VHF.
Okay, we just pulled the new cord through for the VHF aerial, and there's the new antenna as well.
I've got a little WhatsApp group going, St. Francis Yachties, and I asked on there if someone could help, and Steve, one of the fellow yachties, joined us to assist us. It was good to have an extra pair of hands and also another mind. As you can see there, we removed the gin pole, then we put it back after we had it in position, and we also raised the mast on the stern on a ladder just to get a better angle. And then we also rigged a pulley system. It's the main sheet actually that we moved to the bow, and we put that through a winch on the coach roof.
End of another day. We are rigged up to raise the mast, but there was a bit of a breeze and I wasn't very comfortable with the lateral movement. So we need more hands, so we're heading home now, and then we are going to come back tomorrow to regroup and hopefully get more hands so we can raise the mast. So it's quite an interesting rig we got here.
I put the word out on the WhatsApp group again, and two of the yachties responded. Steve, that helped us the previous day, and also Tim, and my son Timothy joined us, so we had more hands. And there she goes, at last the mast is up. It's a massive milestone for us. It's a 10-meter mast, so the lateral movement while you are on the water just got a bit sketchy, and we controlled it with halyards on the port and starboard side to make sure that the mast doesn't fall over while we are raising it. And I have to say a big thanks to Tim and Steve and my sons who helped us to raise the mast. Many hands make light work. As it was still quite early in the day, we used the rest of the day to do some odd things, again including deconstructing the gin pole so that we can transport it back, and also working on the holes in the deck for the stanchions and for the bowsprit. We also made some crude adjustments to the rigging, and we will circle back to that to do the fine tuning, but this was just so the mast is secure.
Ethan and myself, we're busy crimping the electrical connections. This is the connector that goes up to the anchor light, and we're going to connect the other wires, and then it will go through that hole into the boat. This is the radio wire, 50 ohm, that we still need to crimp. Okay, Timothy is busy filling the holes with Q-cell, where we are going to, once it's dry, we're going to drill 6mm holes and 10mm holes, so that the deck is sealed from if there's any water ingress in future. Sitting in the car with Ethan and Timothy. We are getting some dinner. Getting very hungry now. After a full day working on Phoenix, raising the mast.
Once again, thanks very much for joining us, and thank you for following and liking and subscribing and commenting, and hopefully we can go sailing soon and you can join us.